Happy Friday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. How are you doing? It is almost the weekend. Today, I am so excited because I am bringing you 7 work from home job leads that these companies are hiring now. I'm giving you part and full-time opportunities. So go grab your coffee, your tea, your notepad, and let's take some notes and let's dive right into it. As you can see on the screen, the first job is with this company here, as you can see. They're hiring for provider relationship coordinators to work remotely. This is a full-time position. When we scroll down, the first thing that you want to know is how much I'm going to get paid. So we're going to scroll all the way down to see how much the salary is going to be here. Okay. We're going to scroll all the way down. The salary is between $18.74 an hour all the way up to $24.04 an hour. Okay. I feel that it is a great pay, especially working from home. Now, when you dive in about what you're going to be doing on this particular job, okay, we're going to go right into it. You're going to research and analyze geographic areas to identify potential healthcare providers through comprehensive explorations of sources such as state mental health providers, list, insurance plans, and license boards. You're going to also, when you go down a little bit further, you're going to handle data entry tasks related to network information and contribute administrative support to the credential department. You're going to monitor network access to enhance. And then you go down a little bit further, you're going to respond promptly to appointment setting requests from EAP consultings, coordinate with network providers to determine availability for new clients, communicate information to providers, and confirm appointments with clients. And then you're going to issue and send payment vouchers to network providers in strict adherence to the company policy and procedures as directed by contract. You're going to read and understand and adhere to all corporate policy, including policy related to HIPAA and its privacy and security roles. Now, the qualification is just a high school diploma or GED equivalent is required, 2 years of excellent customer service skills, proficient with Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, and beginner proficient with and PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, and SharePoint. Y'all go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. Preferred means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. These jobs move very quickly. This is job number 1. Job number 2 is with this company right here, Baldwin Group. They're seeking operation analyst part-time to work from home. This is a part-time job for those who are looking for a part-time job. They do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, I say up to $64,749 a year. That's $31 an hour. Again, I want to explain, even though I reach out to these hiring managers, a lot of times they do not tell you the salary because the salary is based on your experience and your location, and you won't really know how much you're going to make until you go into the interview. So I'm giving you a ballpoint, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to research the appropriate agency management system to identify missing data. You're going to do data extractions from Epic, data entry in Salesforce, generate certificates of insurance, ad hoc data entry, other administrative tasks required or test requests by the team. So they want you to have knowledge of Microsoft Office Suite, especially Excel, must be detail ordered. This position is fully remote. The part-time colleague is expected to work up to 15 an hour each week. And if this is something you want to do, you click right here where it says apply. This is job number 2. Job number 3 is also a part-time job. Twin Star Credit Union is seeking part-time contact center specialists to work from home. Applicants are encouraged to apply by March the 17th, 2025 at 5 o'clock p.m. The pay is between $19.73 an hour all the way up to $29.59 an hour. They provide an additional $2 per hour if you're bilingual, okay? Or if you have a second language, which is great, okay? Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to greet and welcome members and potential members in a courteous, professional, and timely manner, providing service through the phone channel. You're going to gather, process, and record a variety of member transactions, including but not limited to withdrawals, loan payments, wire transfer, and money transfer while maintaining up-to-date knowledge of credit union products and service. You're going to answer members' inquiries about statements, share withdrawals, and loan payoff. You're going to provide technical support for online banking, including service setup, troubleshooting, and self-help guidance. Go down a little bit further. You're going to work towards meeting production and referral goals and participate in core sales and marketing by educating members on product features and benefits and all other duties as assigned. They want you to have 6 months of experience in sales or customer service environment, experience in a contact center or financial institution preferred. That's a bonus point if you have it. What they want you to bring is in-depth knowledge of credit union, product, service, policy, procedures, and system like this here, as you can see, and awareness of competitor offers. They want you to have excellent communication skills, active listening, questioning, and positive relationship with members, co-workers, and management. They also want you to have the ability to cross-sell products and service and capable of setting and achieving program goals that align with the credit union strategy plan. And if this is something that you want to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply today by scrolling down. You want to complete your first name, last name, email address, phone number, download a resume, make sure it's a PDF file. Also, I would do a cover letter, even though they're not asking for it. I say do the things that people are not doing so you can set yourself apart from other people. Answer all of these questions to the best of your ability. And then once you answer everything to the best of your ability, you hit submit application. This is opportunity number 3. Opportunity number 4 is with Trubridge. I've talked about this job before, but when they reached out to me and say they're still taking application, I want my YouTube family to know that they're still hiring for billing and posting resolution provider to work from home. This is a full-time position. They do not list the salary, so I do my research. According to Glassdoor, the salary is between $34K and $43K per year. That is between $16 and $20 an hour. Now, we dive in a little bit deeper. You're going to coordinate business office functions and personnel that may include, but is not limited to patient billing, credit and collections and data entry, recommends new process and changes in current process, implement controls to ensure appropriate submission, billing and credit and collections are kept in accordance with established procedures. Also, accurate and timely billing is being done by staff members in accordance with established procedures and third-party requirements. Update job knowledge by participating companies offer education opportunities. Ability to work with high-profile customers with difficult process. Ensure employee compliance with dress code, attendance, and other company policy. And as a billing coordinator, you will also need to be agile and able to easily shift between tasks, assist with backlog billing projects such as advanced claim resolution, assist with new contract implementation, review claims to ensure edits are set up correctly, fill in as a biller when needed. They want you to have at least 5 years of hospital billing experience, can include time outside of Trubridge, 3 years of Medicare, CAH and RHC billing experience with Thrive and RCM operating system, claim submission, follow-up, denials, and rejection is preferred. Experience in CPT and ICD 910 coding preferred. Experience in filing claims appeals with insurance company to ensure maximum reimbursement preferred. They're looking for someone to have excellent communication, written and oral, and interpersonal skills, must be detail oriented, have a high school diploma or equivalent combination of education and relevant experience, excellent critical thinking. The great thing about it is you're working remotely. All benefits is offered. Employers pay short-term disability and life insurance. And if this is something you want to do, click right here where it says apply. Again, you can explore within the company. They have other jobs that are, hiring for. All you have to do is decide what you want to do. See, there's a lot of medical billing and posting, billing and posting resolution, different other opportunities. So explore within the company and see what they have to offer. This is opportunity number 4. Opportunity number 5 is with the company American Specialty Health. They're seeking a fitness reimbursement examiner to work remotely, and you would make $15 an hour. Again, all of these jobs that I'm talking about are in the United States. Okay. Some of the jobs don't have any state hiring restriction listed, but all the jobs that I be discussing in my videos are you have to be in the United States in order to do this. Now, you're going to process reimbursement requests accurately and efficient. You're going to review all incoming reimbursement requests to verify necessary information. You're going to enter reimbursement requests and information into a computerized request process system. You're going to maintain all required documentation of reimbursement requests, process and reimbursement requests on hand. You're going to maintain minimal production share, 98.5%. You're going to provide backup for the other examiners within the department. You're going to attend organization meetings as requested. This job required high school diploma is required. 10 key and word processing, minimum 10,000 keystrokes per hour, required with 95% accuracy, data entry experience. Go to officialtypingtest.com where you can learn it for free. Proficient in Microsoft Office. I tell y'all to go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn this for free. And they're talking about what you need to demonstrate, ability to interact into a positive, respectful manner and establish and maintain corporate working relationship, excellent listening and interpersonal communication skills, and then accuracy is important. And if this is something you want to do, again, this is a work from home opportunity. You want to scroll down like I'm doing and hit the apply button. Again, explore within the company and see what other opportunities that they have available, because you're missing out when you do not explore and see what other opportunities that they have available. This is opportunity number 5. Opportunity number 6 is with Gene DX. They're seeking customer engagement specialists to work from home. They want you to be available to work Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an 8-hour shift. Target hire date is May the 5th, 2025. You still have opportunities to go ahead and apply. These type of jobs move very quickly. If we scroll down, the salary is between $21 to $26 an hour, y'all. This is great money working from home. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to provide exceptional customer service to patients and healthcare providers. You're going to have the ability to manage multitask and prioritize effectively in a fast-paced environment. You're going to understand of healthcare regulation and compliance requirement to ensure all activities are conducted in accordance with established protocols. You're going to have the ability to communicate effectively with patients, healthcare providers, and team members, both verbal and written. You're going to answer incoming calls and respond to inquiries promptly and professional. You're going to utilize medical terminology for clear communication with patients and healthcare professionals. You're going to work with clients for missing information such as insurance, ICD-10, CPT, notes, consent, and demographic. And then again, they want you to have knowledge of medical terminology, strong data entry skills, excellent phone skills, passionate about providing excellent customer service in the healthcare world, must be able to multitask in a fast-paced environment, ability to handle stressful or difficult situation with ability to stay calm. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today. All you have to do is scroll down like I'm doing and apply. Fill out this application to the best of your ability. And then all you have to do is hit that submit application. This is opportunity number 6. Opportunity number 7 is with the company, the Cigna Group. They're seeking customer service representative to work remotely. Now, when we scroll down, we're looking to see how much we're going to get paid. We're going to scroll all the way down. Do they list the salary? Maybe I'll overlook it. So let's go back up and just go a little bit slow, okay? Because I know that they have the salary on here. Here's the salary. The salary is between $17.24. I'm sorry, $17 an hour, all the way up to $24 an hour. Let me say it again. I do apologize. The salary is between $17 an hour, all the way up to $24 an hour. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to answer 40 plus calls per day on an average from customers and help with their questions. You're going to use several computer programs at the same time for each call. You're going to solve problems on your own and try to fix issues in one call. You're going to meet call center goals to provide accurate information, polite and in a professional manner. You're going to listen carefully to understand what customers need and use your knowledge to respond effectively and guide them on what to do next. You're going to work with other teams to resolve issues and improve service. This job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, 2+ years of customer service experience, a quiet, distraction-free workspace at home, clear and effective communication skill, comfortable using a computer, strong written and verbal communication. If this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you go ahead and apply. Now, they do have state high restriction listed. These states included right here, okay? It just says that, I'm sorry, this is not a state high restriction listed. You can just read this at your own time, okay? And then to understand that. But if this is something you want to do, click right here where it says apply now, okay? So this is opportunity number 7. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, I want you to hit that like button as well as leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of the ride, you got to subscribe to the channel. And share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. I want to say happy Friday, y'all. I'm praying that you are doing great. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. We're praying and praising the Lord that, hey, we made it through this week, y'all. It was God's grace and mercy because a lot of y'all deal with a lot of things. Some of y'all deal with people on the job that were not acting right. Your boss wasn't acting right, but God is still good. I want you to keep pushing. I keep saying all the time, push your way through. Push your way through. We're going to push our way through that door. Pushing means pray into something happen. Prayer is the key that will unlock doors that you thought that you never can enter. So you got to pray. You got to stay motivated. You can't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. You got to let the company do it. You got to speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life. Life and death. You got this, y'all. I don't know why y'all scared. Some of y'all are scared to take action. Faith without works is dead. You got to go out there and grab what the Lord has for you. He has a blessing with your name on it. He may not come when you want him to, but he's always, always, always on time. You have to trust the process. You will find what you're seeking. If you're jobless, God will provide for you. If your bill is getting ready to be due, God is going to provide for you. If you're going through issues in your marriage, your health, or your kids are taking you through the storms of life, God will still provide for you. He is a way maker. He will provide for you. Get out there and grab what the Lord has for you. Stop being a procrastinator. Be a doer. Stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs. Too many times we sit back and we scared to take a move. Do y'all know that people that's not scared, they're the one moving from A to Z. Too many of y'all are comfortable. Y'all sit on that couch and it's very cozy and comfortable and you don't want to get up. You got to sit on the couch where it's hurting your back, where you don't get up and take the first step. You take the first step, but God's with you every step of the way. Why are you scared to get out here and look for a job? Stop listening to naysayers. That's the problem. Y'all, some of y'all sitting here listening to naysayers. You can't do this. You'll never find a job. They going by their own feelings. You're a different person. With God, you can conquer the world. So that's why I say it's best to surround yourself around like-minded people that has the same goals, the same dreams that you have, because with God, you can conquer the world. You keep listening to naysayers, think of it as you're going to a place you've never been to before, and you're not able to use your GPS nor map. You end up nowhere. Stop listening to what naysayers. Naysayers don't have no control of your life. God is the only one that has control of your life. He can make a miracle out of nowhere. People be thinking, oh, you're not going to find no job. And within that day and within seconds, you got a call and say, hey, you got accepted to this job. Plant the seed. When I say plant the seed, go out here and apply for these jobs. Don't just apply for one job, apply for multiple positions. Plant the seed. Look at the farmers. When the farmers plant, they don't only just plant one seed, they plant a whole bunch of seeds and they sit back and watch the crops grow. They water it. How you plant a seed and working from home is you go and apply for these jobs and you keep applying for these jobs every single day. You will find what you're seeking real soon. Like I said, we are all running a race called the storm of life. Every single one of us are on the track. And God is saying, on your mark, get set, go. It doesn't matter if you come in first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. What matters is you didn't quit, y'all. Quitting is not the option. Get out there and grab your blessing. Go out there in today and get your blessing. God has a blessing for you. You will find what you're seeking real soon. Speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life and death. I am praying for you, praying with you. Go out there today and grab what the Lord has for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.